So today, everybody, I'm going to be talking about holly. Now, what do we associate holly with? Christmas and unconditional love. And yet, holly in the negative state is anger, revenge, jealousy. Okay. How do we get from that state to that state? It takes time. I don't think anyone's born to be angry. I just think it happens over time. But often that anger will surface quite spontaneously. So it could go from a little bit of fed up about something to a real explosion of temper. And that's holly, the remedy. Okay. Now you can find more information about this on page 503 in Free to Be Me. But what I would say, if you find yourself feeling angry anytime, holly is one of the catalyst remedies. And so you can use holly just by itself. And it's really effective in helping anger to subside. Now, if this state of mind, the anger, keeps coming to the surface, if you find yourself constantly feeling jealous, feeling revenge, feeling like you just want to have this outburst or you want to lash out at somebody, please stop and listen to what you are experiencing, what you're feeling. Look at, what can I do? How can I turn this around? Is this valid? Are these thoughts real? Can I turn this around? Why am I having these thoughts? Take the thoughts out of your head and put them on paper. Because the real negative of this situation, or this state of mind, is it self-destructs you. Your mind feels it's under attack. So it's producing lots of cortisol and adrenaline to help you to deal with that situation. But it doesn't subside. It keeps resurfacing. So for me, a lot of anger was towards people in my past who'd hurt me. People who ridiculed me, people who put me down. And it wasn't until quite later in life I realised that I was angry. Instead of voicing my anger at people, which is the equanimity, where I learned to be more withdrawn. I'll get the card for you. The equanimity. Yeah. My true self stopped being present. And I started to become angry inside. But I didn't voice it outwardly. And that anger became introverted. I became more introverted in myself. I started thinking that things were my fault. Instead of feeling just angry with what's outside, my mind hears I'm angry, and I start to become angry with myself as well. Because your mind can't tell if you're angry with someone outside of you, or if you're angry with yourself. It just knows anger is present. It produces the cortisol, the adrenaline, and then more cortisol to help you deal with it. So if you find yourself angry, you can often hear yourself saying, I'm just an angry person, or I am angry. You're having these sudden outbursts of anger. Stop and analyse what's going on. Write it down. And then we'll come back and look at that on another state, another day. Maybe talk to a friend about what you're experiencing. The holly will help you. And willow can often be a state that runs alongside it or becomes more prominent. And willow is about old hurts and resentments. So that anger often comes about because of resentments that you've not been able to release. You've not been able to forgive yourself for or others. So just be aware if you are having anger issues, or you know somebody who's angry, holly is the remedy to help them. If you're looking at what else do they feel, they might even feel hatred, suspicious, they feel hurt, aggressiveness or greed, and they're experiencing the absence of love. The remedy, holly, brings all-encompassing, unconditional love. The affirmation, I hold only loving thoughts in my heart, can help them gently move from the negative state to that feeling of love. This one takes time. It takes time to release. it's not a process to rush, because as you're working through those transitions from anger to love, or from resentment to love, whatever it is you're feeling, other emotions might come up. So it's a process to gently work through, which can be supported by the covering the eyes. It can be supported with the figure 8 exercise. You could use crystals even. So pink crystals. Doesn't look so pink here, but it's pink. Okay. You can use crystals on the body. You can tuck them into your clothes and wear them. You can wear them as bracelets, as whatever feels right to you. Maybe bring pinks into your diet, into your wardrobe. Yep, as that. Start associating and connecting with the colours of love. Wrap yourself in that pink. Let's go for it. Right, I need some love today. Let's get that love into your body. Start connecting with the colours which help you feel better. Connect with those feelings of love. I am loving myself today. I'm being gentle on myself. I'm being kind to me. And as you start being kinder to yourself, that love hormone starts increasing in your body, because your mind will start to produce it for you. It brings in the compassion, the oxytocin, brings in the endorphins, which brings in the happy feelings, brings in the melatonin, the serotonin, which is the calm. So start with one thought at a time. What can I change one thought today? Is this helping me or hindering me? If it's hurting you, let's look at turning it around. What can you say instead? I'm feeling loving towards myself today. I love myself. I care about myself. I'm being kind to myself. Crabapple can be a really supportive remedy with this as well. So gently go through that transition. Holly does bring in unconditional love, but it does say that you need a lot of support right now to work through this. Alright? It can affect children, adults, and at any time this anger can surface. Don't see it as wrong. It's just coming up because this is your time to turn this around.